Well, we're excited to talk to you about this because this is so much fun. I mean, what a cool movie, and it's just got to be. It looked like it was a lot of fun to work on
It
too.
was, yeah, yeah.
Ah, that's so cool. Do you have some favorite memories that kind of stood out to you? Where you're just looking around going, "Hey, I get paid for this. This is great."
Right? There's one scene in the movie, I think it was actually in the preview, so I can probably talk a little bit about it. But there's one scene where we do some pretty fun flash sequences on a scooter, and that was probably my favorite day filming, for sure. And just honestly, the first day that I got to reunite with the cast after a year or two of not seeing each other was definitely one of my favorite days as well.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, and also you guys had a pretty cool on-screen dad who's a friend of the show, Drew Waters.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
super cool.
He's the best. Well, I know that of course there's a great message here too, in addition to just being a really, really cool story. Is that kind of what made you think, "Ah, I got to do this?"
Yeah, yeah, I loved just the message, and just I also when I first read the script for Dot and also for this movie, I this was definitely the type of show or film that I wish I had when I was growing up. I loved playing detective, and I loved watching mystery shows and reading any mystery book out there. So just playing this character has been the most natural and just also the most fun role that I've had the opportunity to have.
Oh, that's amazing. And then of course I think people look up to what you're doing and they say, "Ah, see, I want to do that," but so much harder than you can imagine. So, what kind of advice would you give to somebody who wants to do what you do so well?
Yeah, I think definitely just for the Christian film sector, I'm going to be honest, it is difficult.
Mhm.
There's very few opportunities for Christian actors, especially those who really want to stay true to their morals and not, explore outside of them. Um, so you have to turn down a lot of roles that are very tempting to take, especially because it could give you just, the fame, it could give you the recognition that you want. But I think that taking Christian roles and just being in Christian films is so much more fulfilling than just experiencing the fame and, whatever else just like mainstream media brings.
Yeah, absolutely. What was that first TV show or movie or maybe even a play that was the bug that bit you and made you think, "Ah, see, I want to do that."
Yeah. Um, it was actually the very first play that I was in.
Mhm.
I was in about first grade, and I was in The Wizard of Oz. Um, and I was cast as the role of Dorothy. I had never done plays before, so I was extremely nervous. But I had so much fun with it, and I just love being able to experience and just live someone else's life, but still maintaining, being true to myself. So honestly, with the way I describe acting is like playing dress up to the extreme, and I love it.
Yeah, that's true. So, my co-host, since you're a good Texan, we got to ask you: is Drew Pearson, one of our great Dallas Cowboys, who caught the Hail Mary, went in the Hall of Fame, and it's a big Hail Mary 50th anniversary. So, we got to ask you. So far, I know you're earlier in it, but the moment in your life or career, the Hail Mary moment, where you just kind of had to go for it, it worked out for you. Might be this, might be something else.
Yeah, I think definitely was for Dot. Um, yeah, especially this film is kind of it's releasing when I start my like right now I just started my first year of college. So the film is releasing, right in that new transition period that I'm in right now. And just the idea of continuing to act and continue to be in the film industry was definitely something I had to wrestle with. Because being a full-time student and being full-time actor is a bit of a struggle, to be
So,
honest.
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I always said going into college that I was going to go wherever the Lord takes me. And I think that it's no coincidence at all that Dot just so happens to be releasing right when I start college. So I think that after the release, there's just going to be a lot of doors opening. And I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited to see where the Lord takes me.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, on a similar note, we talk about that success mindset on this show that you have to have, whether or not you're feeling it or not. As creative types, we're hard on ourselves. So I guess similar to that, what is it that you keep in mind that kind of keeps you on the right path? Is it your faith, or is there just a mantra or something you tell yourself that keeps you going through this all?
Yeah, I think in the film industry, especially, you for every I think it's for every 100 no's, you'll get one yes, or even more than that. Every 1,000 no's, you'll get one yes. And I think that for me, that was really just a struggle in the beginning when I first started film. But as I've grown, and as I especially have grown in my faith too, I've kind of had to recognize that door wasn't meant for me. That role wasn't meant for me. There's some reason that I was not meant to be on that, and that doesn't mean another door is not going to open and give me a better opportunity. So I think instead of taking those no's and those rejections as just like a mark against you, it's more just a new opportunity that maybe you wouldn't have had if I had gotten that role. So I think it's honestly something that I've had to learn is just to change my perspective. And that's something that I think that anyone trying to get into the film industry should really take to heart, is that it's going to be a struggle in the beginning, but when you change your perspective and you see that just because you didn't get a role doesn't mean that it was personal, or doesn't mean that you're not good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. So well said. Of course, I think that people are really going to enjoy this, and I can see there's a window where it could continue on. Is that the hopes here?
Yeah, I mean, there has been a little bit of a talk about a second movie, and Andy has shared very little information with me because he loves to keep it a secret and just have me on my toes. Um, but I think that depending on how this movie goes, I think it can be an amazing success, and I think that fans are going to want a second movie. So, I mean, if they keep pushing for it, I think we can make it happen.
Yeah, that's great. Well, and this is a cool role too because it's someone you can identify with a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course. I've always seen a lot of similarities in me and Dot, and I think that's why it's also so natural for me to play her and so much fun because like I get to play a little part of myself.
Mhm.
Um, we both love mystery. Like I said, I've always loved the idea of being a detective. So yeah, I think Dot and I are both just very curious and both very problem oriented, and we love to fix the issue and just have fun with it along the way.
Yeah. So obviously this is meant for fun, but there's a great message here too. What are you hoping the people will get out of it or take away? Because besides, oh, that was really fun.
Yeah, yeah. I think that really for kids, I want them to see that Christianity is fun. I think that a lot of times when we're in Sunday school or in church or even at a private school, Bible study, whatever, Christianity can seem almost so by the book and so just have to follow these set of rules. But I think that Dot does a really great job of just expressing how fun it is to just explore the gospel and just to understand that God gave us curiosity for a reason, and He wants us to not only seek out His word, but seek out His creation and just find the joy in the little things and find the curiosity in the little things as well.
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, last thing then after this, I can't wait to see what you got next for us. What are we gonna see you in? Or are you just locked down in school right now?
As of right now, I'm really am just seeing what's going to happen with Dot. I believe so many great things for this movie that I think that this could just open a new door for Christian media, and I really am relying on Dot and to see where she takes me. So it's really all is in the Lord's hands.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on this. We're gonna tell everyone to check it out and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you so much. Had a great time.
Hey, thanks so much. All right, bye-bye.